Yo, it's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with your general tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2023. Oh. Happy New Year. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Anyway, hydrate. Light it if you got it. Mars, your ruling planet, is finally out of shadow. Hanging out in Gemini for just a little bit longer until the fall. Dun dun dun. Anyway, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what came through for you, I don't know who this makes sense for, but there's something about like modern vintage or like retroactive, new retroactive, or like a merging of old and new. Like, for instance, I'm wearing my brand new Backstreet Boys shirt. Excuse me. Because nostalgia will be coming up. Aries, be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Patreon gets everything first. All the links are in the description box below. And there's just a slowing down. There's a sincerity. There's an emotionality. There are new appreciations. Take some deep breaths as we create a safe space for our benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2022. Notice the shift in energy. I felt that, where it was like, woo! And I don't feel like that means you have to be downtrodden in any way, or depressive in any kind of way. It feels just like, ooh, laser pointed, like honed in. The ruling planet of cardinal fire in the sign of cardinal water. And, fire and water create steam, and I don't think that you would have been able to appreciate or understand the oncoming or incoming steam if it weren't for this Mars retrograde in Gemini, if it weren't for that. Sorry, my ring light is like blinding. No, it was just like blaring. Nothing can blind me. Ooh, I like that. Catching yourself, redirection of your words. But just relax. Take a moment with me, vibe, because there's so much newness that's coming in, so much aliveness that's coming in. And I feel like Mars entering Cancer on March 25th is, I feel just way more beautiful. Like you being able to really invest in your home, investing in your living environment, your family, your roots, your nature, like wrapping up, getting like to the end of matters, the end of cycles. So we just thank you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2023. And I'm doing my best to separate this reading from my personal life because I'm an Aries sun. I like to do it on screen so y'all can see and tell, like, I don't know, ooh. Okay. Definitely deeper connections with the divine. Interacting with the spirit realm in maybe more intense ways. You learning how to like navigate that. Fine, I'll say it. Possibly mediumship. For some of you, you want physical mediumship, and like, no thank you. I am not asking or requesting that at all. But okay. Cards being reticent, slow to speak, as you should be. You should be slower to speak. I want to be in the light when I'm in your light. In your light, that's when I'm in your light. In your light, that's when I'm in your light. And I won't get by if I take that light away. Ooh, all right, Gautier coming through. Go check out In Your Light by Gautier. That's one it used to be called like my happy song. The Six of Wands reversed with the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Some of you are nervous about the fact that like you're nervous about being successful on something that you're going to be successful about. As long as you strive for harmony, and as long as you like do your part to educate yourself, to move forward, like you really, really will be okay. Six of Wands reversed as the first card could be just like this insecurity about like success and recognition and being seen and, you know, people recognizing you or complimenting you possibly. There's just shifts of, she's already been outside. Oh, has she? Yeah. There's already stuff about just moving forward. Sorry, one second. Sorry. You! I love you! And with the Six of Wands reversed, first card out on the Selenite throne, what's restricting you from maybe this success or recognition? Is there something holding you back? Is there some insecurity there? I feel like you getting sure-footed in the spirit, you getting back to the point of being led by your instinct in a healthy way. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like also all I can look at is this green. I never realized there was so much damn green in this card, and it's just like very heart chakra energy. And so I do feel like there's something here about tapping into your heart, making sure that you stay heart-based and heart-centered whenever this success comes in or whenever you do start moving forward. I feel like it's important for some of you to remember, like hold fast or cling to your why you're doing what you're doing, and keep people around you. Aries are really good about that. Like they usually put their friends first anyway, but keep people around you, the A1 day ones around you who can like keep you tethered and grounded and help you remember, you know, why you're doing what you're doing. I also feel like some of you may feel like a bit like a lack of success, or you're not, there could be a delay in this public success or recognition. You're feeling maybe a lack of harmony. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements not going at the pace that you are going at. They may be taking their time, and you may be trying to go forward, or you may be really focused on moving forward and focused on maybe your success. Focus on, I just feel like there may be people around you where like your priorities are different. And I feel like your heart energy being heart-centered, not just self-centered, this season is the number one or the number two priority next to your relationship to the God of your understanding, whatever that may be. The World came out kind of like on its side. And there is some sort of like graduation. This is Saturn. Find out where Saturn is in your chart. And pay attention to like whatever that house governs and what you need to like, however you need to step up. But I do feel like there is some sort of a graduation, a leveling up, an anniversary of something. I mean, this is like your birthday, you know what I mean? So this could be like a birthday party. So there could be trips, travel, for some international travel, a need to make international plans. But with the Hangman on the bottom of the deck, you may be feeling stuck, but I don't feel like you're stuck. I do feel like you're scared to bet on yourself. Some of you are wrapping some stuff up about like shame or embarrassment. I feel like also like you're healing your relationship to your self-confidence, healing your relationship to your physical body, healing your relationship to like being seen, like letting people see you naked or being naked, or maybe you're skinny dipping, or like there's just, I feel like some shift in how you are, like how you feel about the look, the presentation of it all. There also may be somebody with Capricorn or Aquarius placements coming in, or you're wrapping things up with. I feel like with the World coming out, people with fixed energy are going to be playing a role. So that's Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus, all the fixed signs. I feel like there's a graduation, a leveling up, a closing out, some sort of culmination, things feeling really in sync, things feeling good. I feel like some of you are like finally motivated to burn the candle at both ends, and you realize that you don't need to be burning the candle at both ends. You need to be having or establishing a healthy work-life balance. Did something flip over? No. They are taking their time with you, and that just feels like the thing. Take your time. Take your time, Aries. Take your time. Because at the center of the reading, we have the Sun, which is exalted in your sign. More nakedness, more connection to your inner child. I feel like you get to like reconnect with your inner child. Also, some of you, this could be pregnancy. Don't play Russian roulette if you don't want to, if you don't get down like that, if that's not what you want. But I do feel like there is something about like moving forward, really being done with the old way of doing things, the old way of feeling, the old way of letting yourself receive. I do feel like the light is, like the sun's coming out, and there's going to be this illumination of red flags. You'll be able to like peep the red flags before people can even like show them. You'll be able to sense them because you're getting like bare, or your slate is getting cleaned or has been cleaned in some sort of way. And it just feels like your relationship to defensiveness, your relationship to guarding yourself, your relationship to vitality, joy, childlike joy and wonder. I feel like it's time to also like go visit your mom, go visit your dad, go visit your siblings or your old friends. Mars goes into Cancer, and there will be big bouts of nostalgia. I'm wearing my Backstreet Boys shirt. Heard? Okay. So there is like a longing for the childhood, or reliving the childhood, or some of you are reverting. Some of you, there's also like wrapping stuff up with like your, if you are a parent, there could be like an end of a legal situation, or an end of maybe some like period of confusion, but also I just feel like there are like possibilities for new babies, if not new babies, new businesses to really be taken off. The sun is success. Things are on the up and up for your birthday. And I feel like with the sun card out, there is just like a need to trust that whatever's done in the dark will be revealed. I keep seeing like blackout, I keep, every time I look down, I feel like my camera is black. And I know that it's not. Maybe it's just dark and it's just like playing this thing on me. But I just feel like there are these shifts in perspective. Shifts in sight. Shifts in repositioning and spiritual gifts. I also feel like you're like no longer walled in, or you're going to see the ways that you've been walled in. Or you get to break down the wall, break down the barrier. You're protected to break down the wall. Like your wall of Jericho is breaking down, and you're entering like some kind of like your own promised land. And it just feels like you're protected, you are supported to be vulnerable, nurturing, caring, giving, soft. Some of you like, you want people to think you're hard, or you come off really hard. Maybe you don't want people to think you're hard. You just come off hard. And I feel like the world is getting ready to see you soften, or you're softening, or someone special is seeing you soften. Maybe somebody with Capricorn, Aquarius, or Leo placements is seeing you soften. Maybe you're seeing your father soften, or someone on your father's side of the family, or the paternal side of the family. All right, please continue. Most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2023. Final two cards, final two messages. I just feel like there are these like aha moments that are coming in. I also feel like your health starts to really like improve. The sun's coming out. You are getting more energy. That's what I was nervous about with you guys for Aries. I was nervous like Mars going into Cancer would would feel draining, but I feel like with the sun coming out, things won't be draining. And I feel like the sun coming out is going to put you, there's going to be, ooh, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you speaking, you using your words, you expressing yourself, expressing your ideas is going to be very successful. You orating in some sort of way, or teaching, or diving or researching. There may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Virgo placements coming in that's playing a big role. I feel like when Venus goes into Gemini, there's definitely someone with Aquarius placements maybe coming in, or coming in. Maybe they're confused. Maybe they have things to say. There may be somebody else that you just have to like show up. These clouds got my attention all of a sudden. I feel like you're going to be a voice of reason, or there may be somebody else with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that's coming in. Someone that's very direct, someone that's eloquent, that's fair with their words and fair in their dealings is coming in. If you are confused about something, I feel like it's time to start doing the research. It's time to start asking questions. I feel like the sun with the Queen of Swords says that the divine will be revealing to you all of the ways that you can transmute your pain into power. All the ways that you're able to use your voice to create versus destroy. I feel like it's really important to also like allowing yourself to channel, allowing yourself to almost, there's something with blinds. being like almost maybe even like blindfolding yourself so that you can really make your other senses pop. That could be a part of, some of you are trying to expand your spiritual gifts possibly. There could be something about like your sight or playing with sight or an expansion of your sight, but be careful what you ask for. Final card, final message. I feel like Aries, you are going to be asked to work on your tone, your delivery. Working on making sure that you're not being sharp. You don't need to be like kiss anybody's ass, but I do feel like you don't need to be sharp, and you don't need to be Seven of Swords with the King of Wands reversed. I cannot let the Seven of Swords be the last card. I just can't do that. So I'll speak to this then. If there is any fuckery with feeling like taken advantage of, or if you feel like there's someone with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements that's wasting your time, don't be a groupie, keep it moving. Don't try to take from anybody or take advantage of anybody. Don't try to steal. I feel like being really honest and direct and fair is important. I feel like if you lie, you'll be lied to. If you cheat, you'll be cheated. Just make sure you're doing the right thing, because I just feel like there are eyes on you, and there's like cosmic eyes on you. And I feel like the sun really, really, really wants to bless you. And I just feel like paying attention to your the articulation of your emotions is important. If you're feeling anxious, it's time to acknowledge that there are some suppressed emotions up underneath that anxiety. If you are feeling sad, you're needing to, I just feel like it's time to make sure that you're feeling everything. That's what I'm going to say it till we're blue in the face. Like, we are thinking our thoughts and feeling our feelings, not thinking our feelings. So please, respectfully, final card, final message for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season. It's our birthday. It's our birthday. The Five of Pentacles and the Lovers. They're like, oh, you got jokes? Oh, okay. And I feel like also another gift is like, that could be a thing. It's like, you're going to take what you get, not what, like, you versus what you want. But I do feel like there could be something about like making sure you're not taking your trauma bonds and trying to forge those into relationships. I do feel like there may be someone with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements, or Gemini placements. That there's just like, there's major work needing to be done on communication. Communicating what you want. Making sure that you're not, letting people and activate your hero complex to a detrimental degree. Come on, y'all. Final card, final message, please. Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. With the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. I'll take Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. So I do feel like there's new friends coming in, or there could be situations where I feel like help is on the way. I do feel like there's enlightenment coming to the areas of the mind, thoughts, words, maturing, being more masterful with your mind so you can be more masterful with your thoughts and then therefore your words. Being more masterful with your physical body, what you eat, what you consume, what you say, the media you consume, the people that you hang out with, the way that you spend your money, what you spend money on. I just feel like there's help coming. And I feel like there's more mastery coming in the realm of technology, more mastery coming in the realm of like money and how to wield it, how to handle it. And I just feel like there's also people that are coming in that are definitely going to be more supportive as well. With the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, that's Jupiter. And the King of Swords coming out, I just feel like I'm not taking that. But the last three cards, that is a lot of, you know, people. So I just feel like there could be something about a team effort, you learning how to work with a team, on a team, be a team player, not just, you know, solo sports all the time, not, you know, team single for life, you know. But the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, and Jupiter is your sign, so there may be somebody with Sagittarius or Pisces placements coming in, and I just feel like if you sense fuckery and buffoonery, don't entertain it. This is a turning point in your life, and I do feel like you're being led to reconnecting with your instincts so much that you finally let them take the lead. That you're okay to go. You'll do it afraid. You'll do it even if you don't see the way to the end. If you don't, you know, I just feel like you're reconnecting to faith in the way that the divine has been like begging us to do for a very long time. It's going to be an interesting plunge. And it feels very grounded and comfortable. This energy, it feels still, it feels quiet, it feels adult, it feels mature. I feel like you combining your power, like fire, air, earth. There's not a lot of water. There is no water coming out, actually, now that I say something. Now that I notice that, I'm glad that I did notice it. There's only a little bit of water that I'm seeing in the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. And those are far off in the background. So I do feel like allowing yourself to get out in nature, get out in the mountains, get out in water, get out to the beach, whatever kind of nature is around you is important. But I do feel like hydrating is really important. Keeping yourself nourished, refreshed, keeping your cup full is really important. You figuring out like what that looks like, how to do that for yourself. But I also don't be a desert. Don't make life a desert. You know what I mean? It's like the sun, you know, if the sun were to shine all the time, it just makes a desert and it dries up all the water, all the emotions. I feel like don't let your emotions come up. Don't let yourself become a desert. You can survive that way. And Aries can survive like going like 100 miles an hour for like, you know, 35 years. But not necessary. It's just not a necessary experience to give yourself. And so I feel like the main reminder here is you may have to actively like choose to check in intentionally with your emotions. I feel like you're needing to get way more regimented about that. I also feel like the things, the success, the money, the career, all the stuff that you've been praying for, you don't need to be putting all this energy into praying for it anymore. It's already on the way. You just make sure you do your part, and the divine will be spinning the block for that ass. Things will be shifting, darling. And I don't know why, it just feels like dead silent. It feels a kind of quiet that I haven't experienced. I don't know. This just feels like you don't need to rush anything. You don't need to rush anything. The divine is very much so in the works of ending cycles, all the spheres. It's an end of an era, end of a chapter, graduating, and things will be feeling in sync. And there will be so much illumination to what to take, what to learn from these old cycles. And one of those things is your relationship to control, and really taking your time to trust the universe to direct your life in the way that it needs to be led. And you just letting it be a fucking adventure. Can you trust the divine that much? Can you trust yourself and your capabilities that much? Can you trust your friends that much? Are you getting by with help from your friends? Are your friends helping? Are you asking your friends for help? Probably not. But I feel like let people help you. No man is an island. Like, me versus we shit is getting really activated, and I feel like you're going to start to understand that there's like truly strength in numbers, and that you have gotten yourself to a point where you're really, really whole, whatever that means for you. But I feel like you got your number one. Now it's time to interact with other people who also are number ones, who also, you know, are striving for wholeness and authenticity, so that 1 + 1 can equal 2. And we can have like balanced, fair friendships and emotional and professional experiences and interactions. Things are on the up and up. And at the center of the reading being the sun, this is a time to really trust that the path will be led. The path will be illuminated. The path that you are to pioneer for some of you. Some of you, this path hasn't been paved. But the divine's going to shine the light. Hey, do this. Go here. It's like round that way. I'll see you over on Patreon. Let's get into it. All right, Aries, let's get into it. I want to start by pointing out the 2 major arcana in the center of the reading. So I do feel like the big signs or redirection come more towards the center of your season. With the 6 of Wands reversed and the World, I feel like for some of you, this could be procrastination or struggling to accomplish something, struggling to get involved, struggling to feel fulfilled, or like your actions are going in the opposite direction of something. Or that could be someone in your life around you that you may need to pay attention to. If you have somewhere specific that you're trying to go, but everyone around you just wants to party and bullshit, it's time to acknowledge like, hey, our paths may be separating soon. Or, this just isn't going the direction that I want to go in. But I just feel like you are going in different directions, or you're maybe also there could be stuff going on with like faith or hope in regards to your career. But I do feel like there are these lessons coming out. Like, you don't need to rush to the next anything. Celebrate your journey and your accomplishments. Like, give your damn self your flowers, right now. The wreath, the laurel, the wreath. Like, please clarify the 6 of Wands reversed for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Aries season 2022. Goodness gracious. Knight of Swords reversed, Knight of Cups reversed, and the Two of Wands reversed. With the Knight, with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I mean, it's a whole nother damn reading. But I do feel like there are people, I guess you're feeling more social and feeling more, feeling like interacting more. Definitely coming out of a place of, you know, maybe dealing with the winter sads or some anxiety or depression. I say a lot of you, but maybe people, I mean, you know, flip it, maybe other people around you. But I do feel like there's been some combative energy inside of you. I feel like Mars retrograde in Gemini is really going to be just like reprioritizing things. I feel like it's interesting, 2 knights and then 2 queens. And I just feel like there's this realization of who in your life is giving you knight energy and who is giving you king or queen energy. And I just feel like you're going away from places where you're like being like treated like you're a number or like you're an option. So this may be professionally or romantically or platonically. I just feel like it's giving, you know, I can do bad all by myself. It's giving like I can do wonderful by myself, but I understand strength in numbers and strength in union. But I do feel like you're like being like getting out of the workhorse phase of things. Maybe some of you are just not having to work so hard. Like the success is coming in, but like less effort possibly for said success. I also feel like don't get caught up in, you know, trying to turn knights into kings. Make sure you've turned your own, like you are at the level you want to be at before, you know, you go trying to tell somebody else how to level up. But I do feel like for some of you, like things are going in, or life has really reshifted. I think this is okay, there's a solar eclipse. I forgot, yeah. The solar eclipse is really shifting your direction in life. Like you think that you're going in a specific direction, and I feel like you're going somewhere higher. Some of you may have, like, you're pursuing something and the divine's like, no, bigger. But you're gonna have to like strip bare, get naked, get vulnerable first. Like there is like, you know, I feel like a leap of faith or something. What do we need to, please clarify, what is Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What do they need to move towards? They need to be moving towards. Oh my goodness, like half a big old chunk. Oh, sorry. Moving towards transmuting your betrayals into breakthroughs. Being indecisive and making a decision. Speaking the truth, taking the high road, having these powerful conversations, getting really impeccable with your word, acting on these ideas, breaking free from mental stagnation, getting in motion. There's multiple streams of income that are available to you for some of you. I feel like, and there's just metamorphosis coming in. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. There's these endings, brand new beginnings, these big shifts. And whatever needs to end, you know, whatever it is, it needs to end. There may be also a Scorpio coming in. But I just feel like you are in a place where you're realizing your goals, and also then the divine's going to show you like where things are actually going. But I do feel like you are going to be prospering, achieving your heart's desire, you know? Please clarify the world. Actually, please clarify the Six of Swords still. What do we need to be, like, moving away from? What do we need to steer clear of or move away from? Please, clear and concise. Messages. What is Aries? Things that perpetuate heartbreak. Wow, that was, I asked for clear and concise. Quit breaking your own heart. Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Turn away from, I feel like there are people coming back from the past for some of you. There's Mars is going to go into Cancer, and I'm telling you, there's like nostalgia, flashbacks, like the end of the matter. This looks like the end of some matter. Some of you have been heartbroken by someone with a lot of Gemini placements, Taurus or Scorpio placements. And I just feel like, wow, yeah, turning away, because there is something new that's coming in after you heal and forge this new relationship with yourself. And there's like this graduating, this leveling up. Things are just feeling stable. I feel like you're finding your center. Please clarify the world. There's just wholeness. And you're being celebrated. Somebody, like worldwide. I don't know why I heard worldwide, but celebrated. Maybe this is something going viral for some of you. Gaining like notoriety and something that you're excited about, or something you want to be known for. Letting go of fear, anxiety, lack mentality. Investing the time, money, energy, effort into whatever this thing is. I feel like it's time to express gratitude for what you've created. You know, and if you haven't quite completed yet, you're very close. You may still need to like add, you know, a level of, you know, stuff here and there, or understanding what needs to be done to get to the next part, or, you know, figuring out what is required of leveling up. But I do feel like for some of you, what's required of leveling up or graduating or getting to the next level are friends, are people. You are so frustrated because I feel like you're doing everything on your own. And I feel like also some of you, what you need is to lean more on technology. Please clarify actually what needs to be done, because the Death card is out, the Sun. Is there anything like any bullshit we don't see coming? What don't we see coming? What don't Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What don't we see coming? What don't we see coming? Judgment reverse. With the Three of Wands again. What we don't see coming, it's like either let go or be dragged. There is nakedness coming either way. I feel like what we don't see coming, or maybe things are going to test our doubt. I mean, test our fate. Excuse me, test our faith. There could be self-doubt to overcome. There's definitely some Scorpio stuff. Something unexpected, some kind of altercation or an announcement or a realization. Or for some of you, some legal situation that you've been in for a while does not go as planned, especially if you struggle with alcohol or if you drink a lot. There may be some Scorpio coming back from the past, and you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do about that. Or there may be someone coming back that reminds you, you remind me of a girl that I once knew. See your face whenever I look at you. Wouldn't believe all of the things she put me through. Bro, if you have dreams that haven't come true yet, like, it just feels like now is a good time to like broaden your horizons of the world. You need to learn some new things, travel, explore, get out of the house, get out of your city, get out of your state. And I just feel like things will start to feel in place. You need to, or maybe some of you are like feeling the need to help make the world a better place because you understand that everything is connected. Or you're going to start learning that everything is connected. Please clarify the Sun. And it just feels, with the sun being at the center of the reading, I feel like there is this boost, this, you know, you're feeling more energetic, maybe even the center of attention in your world, just the way you want it. Someone's giving you attention, possibly. Maybe they have Aquarius or Leo placements, Capricorn, Scorpio, possibly. Please clarify the sun for Aries. And I just feel like whatever red flags are there, you get to see them quickly and assess quickly. Wow. Because, yeah, this is Sun in Scorpio. This is Pluto. This is Scorpio. So it's just like heavy on the Scorpio energy. It could be something about, like, yeah, Six of Cups is like going back to the past, nostalgia. I told you there's a lot being exposed in regards to like nostalgia, your childhood home. Maybe some of you, if you want children, if you're desiring that. There could be just something coming up, someone with Scorpio placements offering something to you, or learning how to receive, allowing yourself. All these are holding something, except for, oh, well, even the baby. He's holding the damn... So far, she's the only one, the little girl's pictured, is the only one not holding something right now. Literally, everyone's holding something. And this woman up here. So I feel like, as above, the divine is offering, extending. So below, in the physical world, you need to be allowing yourself to receive, you be allowing yourself to hear, allowing yourself to receive insight. I hope that you all could see what I was talking about. Like, as above, I just feel like there is a release, cosmic energy, divine energy, a high priestess. Maybe some of you get to go see your mother, or some of you are really developing your spiritual gifts. Intuition is ramping up like crazy. You're feeling into things like crazy. And I just think that this, especially this eclipse energy that we've got coming up, is just like, I feel like you're going to be tempted to act a fool, and you need to like stay non-active. You're going to tempted to just like really fuck off, and like the sun's out, and I feel like it's going to be a fight to mature in the realm of your mind so that you can mature in the realm of your money. And you can do that by way of really accessing the unconscious. Use your intuition. Seek guidance from within. Listen and get to know that inner voice. Allow it to allow yourself to communicate with it. Ask it questions. Dreams, imagination, intuition, all that stuff is going to be really ramping up. And I just feel like you guys are sensing the shift, sensing the mystery. You're being asked to see beyond the obvious, tend to the veil, access the veil. Whatever grows in the 3D, those seeds get planted in the spirit first. So talk to them, talk to the divine about what you want to materialize. Please continue to clarify the sun. Things are on the up and up, though. I not only just like on the up and up, there's this like feeling like you're going in the right direction. You know, some of you actually tending to your inner child, really connecting with it. It helps you mature, and you get to turn back on these old childhood wounds. Some of you are turning your back on what you thought about motherhood or family life, what you thought about your mother. I feel like there's profound wisdom being acquired this season about your childhood, about your parents, about like your bloodline. about your spiritual gifts. There's some kind of like seeing of a clear truth, loving yourself more, experiencing some kind of like greatness, feeling really glorious. You know, the sun comes in and clears up all this confusion, and you are going to have to use your words. You're going to have to wield your intellect. You're going to have to show people how smart you are. You're going to have to read. You're going to have to study. You're going to have to speak. You're going to have to write. You're going to have to put the work in, baby, because yes, you're coming into you. You are like the most you will ever be right now. And you're going to have to learn how to really express yourself eloquently so the fucking divine can spin the block for that ass. Yes, I'm just saying there's just so many signs and synchronicities that have finally led you here, and it just feels like finally, like you're arriving in some sort of way. Finally, things are just like making fucking sense in some, not just like making sense, but sorry, how do I articulate that? That could, I mean, that's the thing. You're needing to think about articulation. Thinking about how do you express yourself. Not always like trying to fucking clap back every time. But, you know, allowing yourself to strive to be transformative with your words in a compassionate way versus being so harsh. Some people may be critiquing your delivery, and I feel like you may be tempted to really, be stuck in your ways. But I feel like remember that the emperor became the emperor by being a servant of all, and you are not foreign to that. That's not foreign to you. Aries get this bad rap, this thing about being like selfish, and like they're often like, if there is like someone that I'm like, wow, they are selfish, it rarely is an Aries. But it's like whenever you meet somebody that's like textbook, like diagnosable, like narcissistic fucking, like usually it's a fucking Aries. You know what I mean? They're going to be the best at whatever it is. So if it's being self-obsessed, it's like we're going to be the best at it. But there is some situation where you get to really tell it like it is, and I feel like you're stepping into your power, baby. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. Stepping into your power, and you're needing to be very like honest and fair. But making sure that you're not coming off as cold or insensitive. I also feel like pay attention to your sleep patterns. Be honest about depression or the things that you feel obligated to do. You know, clarity, objectivity, understanding, and like mental discipline are going to be so nourishing in this case. They're going to help you rebuild, help you get really stable. There's good messages coming in about business, about love, about togetherness, about triumph, about victory, about empowerment. The divine's handing us the crown, and we are wearing it, baby. Please clarify the Queen of Pentacles. And it's going to start to show. And I feel like you're going to just find out how resourceful you are and how many people are like down to help you and down to invest and down to just like forge this really cool thing with you. Page of Cups and then Justice. I saw a Page of Cups, and there's offers, apologies, love coming in, apologies possibly, or a new apology from someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, or Libra. But you go from the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. And then the Emperor and the Empress are right next to each other. Yes, there's possibilities for power couple shit going on here. Yes, because I just feel like you are putting in the work to develop your subconscious. And I said self-conscious. Some of you are feeling self-conscious and you're putting the work in to heal that and to uproot that insecurity out of you. And also to heal your mother wounds, or heal or visit your mother. Put in the work to go see your mom for some of you that have healthy connections. I feel like also there's these healing of these wounds that Mars goes into Cancer, and I just feel like Cancer is a sign of the mother. Your relationship to nurturing, the kind of mothering you received, the kind of mothering you gave or didn't give, all of that is going to be coming up. Your relationship to me time, to self-love. I do feel like there's a lot of illusion that's breaking with Saturn entering Pisces. So please go figure out where Saturn in Pisces is for you in your natal chart. You'll need to know your birth time to do that. But look, yeah. Getting back to you. Confident, assertive. But yeah, there's going to be some Saturn and Mars in Cancer are going to break down some of these like toxic, some illusions that are going on. Actually, please clarify the moon. Because eventually, I think it's sometime this year, I feel like, or maybe next year that you get Neptune. Don't we get, I don't know. I just know that Neptune eventually is going to be coming into Aries. And I just feel like your relationship to reality is really shifting. There is work, effort being put into this spiritual journey, being put into, wow, seeing through people. Again, the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Seeing through people, seeing who's for you, who's not for you. Don't be surrounding yourself with people who are super superficial, who you don't trust, who you don't believe in, because I'm telling you, baby, the magic wand of manifestation is coming in. There's new relationships, new love coming in, and you need to be willing to see everything for what it is, and you need to make room in your mind, in your subconscious mind, in your heart, in your spirit, in your soul, to wield all these tools that the divine's trying to hand you. I love you. You got this. Make room so you can grab these tools, put everything appropriately, and just make it happen. It's going to be so magical. I love you.